Geronimo! Oh, we got it. We got it. Whew, actually, we almost didn't have it. Oh, there's lava underneath here, and that always freaks me out. I'm always forgetting, like, why is that on fire? That's right, there's lava there. And I don't have a block. That's right, we have blocks right here. Anyways, welcome back to a Minecraft Odyssey. Hope you guys ready to enjoy some amplified survival Minecraft. I don't know if you could tell as I was falling down, but I went through and I lit up all those edges and everything. It actually didn't take nearly as long as I thought it was going to, because you know, we have these ender pearls now. I don't know why I was thinking I was gonna have to like pillar around everywhere and it was gonna take forever, but yeah, I just ender pearled from ledge to ledge. It only took like 20 minutes to light it all up. But this place is still looking really cool. I got a whole bunch of ideas of what we're gonna do in here. I think we may try to make this area like a centerpiece of the base. Like I can imagine like paths and bridges going across this big hole in the ground, like from different levels and stuff. I think it'll look pretty cool. But right now what we need to do is I need a better way of getting up and down from here because our ladder is gone. So I'm going to throw down a nether portal right over here somewhere. Is 19 enough? No, I think we need 20. 20 is what we need. So I'll just throw that down over here somewhere, I think. And I'm pretty sure this will link up with our other nether portal, our normal one. Off the ground or lower? Nope, into the ground. Yeah, that's better. There, and there. Yeah. And let's light that up. Yeah, so I think this will link up with our other one, our normal nether portal. Oh, yeah. Let me write down the coordinates. Alright. So let's go over here. And like I said, I'm pretty sure this will link up with our normal one because it's close enough. And yeah, so what we need to do now... Oh, not aghast at this moment in time. Go away. You know what? I'm almost afraid of gas now because every time I shoot at a gas, I feel like I hit a zombie pigman. I'm telling you, it's scary. Like probably 50% of the time now I went to kill a ghast, I've accidentally killed a zombie pigman or hit them. But anyways, let's do the math here. You know what? I just realized we don't need to throw down another portal because this will take us back to the top, won't it? Yeah, let's see where this takes us first. If this takes us back to the top portal, there's actually no reason to create another portal. Yep, okay. Yeah, that was kind of dumb. I was going to throw down another portal, you know, at the exact coordinates, but there's no need for that. Let me just double check that works, though. So I'll run over here, hop back down. I've almost gotten to the point now where I can kind of just jump off and know where the water is, but I'll still look just to be safe. Ooh, there we go. Oh, you can see all the light. Where are those slimes coming from? Oh, that's right, they're over there. You can see that's all lit up now. That's nighttime. Yeah, I wish I would have recorded before I lit it up, because there was like 30 or 40 mobs just all around that thing. It was almost like a mob farm. Come here. And let's make sure this links up again. Come on, come on. Yep, and it goes back to our normal one on top. Alright, awesome. So now we have a much easier way of getting up and down from there. Cool. Alright, so I am on top of the nether ceiling, of course. What am I doing up here? Well, I am punching a hole in the nether ceiling while it's still capable. Or still possible, I mean. If you didn't know, I think in 1.8.2, Mojang removed the ability to break bedrock using a couple different methods, and so you'll no longer be able to punch a hole in your nether ceiling. And I'm still in Minecraft 1.8.1. I have not yet updated, specifically for that reason, because I am not going to be the only technical Minecraft Let's Player on YouTube that doesn't have a hole in the nether ceiling. But it is kind of a shame because there is a lot of cool stuff you can do up here on top. I thought I'd mention for people who are watching this video in the future how I'm doing this. Hopefully there's a new method in the future, but for right now, the only two known methods have been patched. Yeah, it kind of sucks because putting a hole in your nether ceiling is pretty cool. We'll probably end up doing something up here, but the most popular method for a long time was this dark oak thing, where you grow a dark oak tree, and then you plant down some saplings and bone mill it, and every once in a while, what would happen is it would grow roots. Oh, on the first try. Well, look at that. So what happens is it grows roots, into the ground, and the roots actually replace the bedrock themselves, just like that. Pretty cool. Well, that was handy. Usually it takes a long time for that to happen. But there has been, I think I know why they patched it. There has been a super OP method, pretty much broken method coming about, making the bedrock thing a whole lot easier, and that utilizes beds and grass blocks. So let me show you that after I clear all these leaf blocks away. Alright, so I will show you the second method here, and I'm pretty sure this is the reason it got patched, because this is just straight up broken. Like you find a too high area, and you put down, let's see, I'll go right here, this is fine. Put down some grass, put a bed on top of it, and voila. Yeah, that's broken. That's pretty broken. Gotta admit that. Which is kind of a shame, because I honestly I felt that the dark oak method was legit. And hear me out, okay? So first of all, it was not easy. It was difficult. It took you several hours to clear out a decent sized hole. And you have no control over it. So it was, there was a lot of luck involved, a lot of resources, and a lot of patience. But another thing is I felt it was actually kind of realistic. Because, in the real world, tree roots can break through solid rock. Even bedrock. They go through the rock, then they crack it, and a big crack forms, and it separates. So it's actually kind of realistic that that tree roots can break bedrock. So I felt it was, I thought it was balanced. I thought it was kind of realistic. And it's a shame that it's gone. But anyways, what we're going to do here is I'm going to... I can't jump up. Oh, there's something above my head. I'm going to clear out probably like a 9x9 hole right here. And where we're at right now is we're basically directly above our nether portal, our main one. So basically where our future nether hub is going to be is right around this area, and this will be directly above it. But I think I'm also going to go over to the nether fortress and put one above there, because eventually when we do stuff in the nether fortress, like make a nether farm of some sort, we're probably going to want to put a beacon over there, like a regen beacon or something. And in order to put a beacon in the nether, I'm pretty sure you have to have a hole in the bedrock. So I'll put one here above the future nether hub and one over by the nether fortress, wherever that's at. And then we'll be happy in the future that we did that. But just one last thing, as a warning, if you have yet to update and you do not yet have a hole in your nether ceiling, go do it. Go do it, because you'll probably regret not putting the hole there in the future. So if you don't yet have a hole in your nether ceiling, make sure to do it before you update. Yeah, and I'll finish this up and we'll go back to base and do some other stuff. Well, word to the wise for those of you doing the using the bed and grass method to remove bedrock. Make sure you don't accidentally right-click on the bed when you're in the nether, because when you try to sleep in a bed in the nether, it explodes. Oh boy. Oh man, you know what I didn't think about until I got up here is that when a bed in the nether explodes, it makes a whole bunch of fire. And ooh, where are those feather falling boots at? Oh no. Oh, whew. Oh man, okay, that's lucky. Yeah, I should have thought about that. We actually are really lucky here, because when I started doing this, I actually stashed a lot of stuff down here in this chest. If I would have had this stuff on me, oh man, that would have sucked. We probably would have lost a whole bunch of it in the fire. Yeah, Witherbane, our efficiency 5 pickaxe. Whew, I'm happy about that. Am I missing something though? Am I missing anything? No, I don't. Oh, I've lost that bow. I had a power 4 bow. Oh well, that's not a big deal. As long as we got the blue suede shoes Hades back, I'm happy. In fact, I'm gonna take these off and put these down here just in case that happens again, because I don't want to lose those. I'd have been really upset if we lost Witherbane, because that's the sword that we used to defeat the Wither in that epic battle. So, but anyways, I'm gonna get back to work here. All right, so I finally just got that all wrapped up, and it's pretty cool. We got a 9x9 hole in the ceiling now that we can use to our leisure in the future. I think we'll be really happy in the future that we took the time to do this, because it would kind of suck to later on build a farm up here or something and not have a good way of going up and down. But that took me a long time, a lot longer than I thought it would. I've been at this for like 3 hours now. I thought it would go really quickly using the grass and bed thing, but it turns out that even that takes a long time. I think a 9x9 might have been a little ambitious. The reason I wanted to make it so big is because in the future, if we do build a farm up here, I'll probably want to put like an elevator design or something going up and from the top to the bottom. And I want to make sure that we have enough room, you know, to do what we want. So, and I haven't even done the one over at the Nether Fortress yet, and I don't feel like doing it today. Because again, I've been on that for like 3 hours. I don't feel like spending another 3 hours doing the other one. I'll do it some other day. As long as I get it done before the 1.9 snapshots come out, then it's not that big of a deal. But I think we're done with doing stuff in the Nether today. I want to go do some building. Oh, there's my axe. I was looking for that. I want to go do some building over at the Zombie Sweeper mob farm. And so I'm going to head over there and get some things set up and, you know, show you what we got in store for today. Alright, so I have been cooking up a whole bunch of this cactus. Oh, it's so nice to have cactus again. My two favorite dyes in the game, cyan dye and green dye, both require cactus. So it's really nice to have it again. And I have made a bunch of cyan dye and a bunch of cyan stained glass and black stained glass here. So we're going to grab some of this. And what I want to do today, is the sun going down? No, almost. What I want to do today is I want to finish up those mob windows that we worked on when we first built the Zombie Sweeper mob farm, but we never really finished because we didn't have the cyan dye that we wanted. I also did a few other things down here. So I widened out the wall by 2 blocks. I don't know why. I mean, I'm really ingrained in the Ender Pearl way of life now. I could have just, yeah, whatever. But yeah, I went through here and I widened out these walls by 2 blocks. And now where is it at? I found something really interesting while I was doing that. Is it over here? No, I keep on forgetting. Is that it? I think it's this over here. Yeah, that's right. There's the big cave right there, man. It's like, it's right next to the Zombie Sweeper mob farm, so that's really neat. I think in the future we'll probably have like something else over there on the other side of the cave, like a different farm or something. And we can build a bridge going right across this big hole, so pretty surprised to find that. But let's head back over to our main little area over there. Alright, yeah, this over here is the window we were working on. So what I want to do is I want to, actually let's turn the mob farm off for the time being. Come up here, hit the off button, or off lever. Alright, so I want to put in a window, and I got an idea for what we're going to do here. So let's see, do I have my Silk Touch pick on me? No, I don't. Okay, hold on a second. Let me go grab the Silk Touch pick, and I'll be right back. Oh man, some of the stuff that these zombies get stuck on is just hilarious. I don't know why, but that baby zombie, he just can't figure out how to get around that. Look at him. He's tracking the villager too. Like, he doesn't even care about me. Oh, that's awesome. I'm just going to keep him there for the time being. But anyways, I have got that stuff. Went and got my Silk Touch pick. Got that cleaned up. I want to put a cyan window in here, but I thought, why not try and make a creeper face too? So we'll see how that works out. I think, let's see, let's start in the middle here. I think it goes 2 like that, and then like that, and we'll come up here. Trying to do this from memory, so, wow, block placement fell. Yeah, trying to do this from memory. Let me get something to stand on too. So we'll see how it works out. And I think it goes here, across 4, and then up like that, and then the eyes go out rectangular. So what do you think about the window, Little Ike? Go ahead, be honest, don't hold back. Oh, you like it? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like it too. Yeah, so we got it set up now, and I think it looks pretty good. I like the cyan. One thing I want to try though is I'll probably go make some green. Oh man, we need that place is not lit up properly. Wow. What we need is to throw down some torches right there and keep that from happening. Yeah, I want to go get some green stained glass and see if it doesn't look better with just your traditional green and black colors. But I really like the way the cyan looks, so yeah, let me try that out. Man, what in the heck is going on with these blocks? I'm pretty sure they're supposed to pop out the front right here, but somehow they got right on the seam and they're just going crazy. Whoa. Yeah, I don't know what the heck is going on here. But anyways, I got that green glass laid down, and so let's go back here and take a look at it. I like it, but I still think I like the cyan glass more. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. Even though creepers are supposed to be green. Oh, you know what? I left that cyan down there, didn't I? So, oh, I still like the cyan better. There is one other thing I want to try though. So let me set that up. Alright, so I wanted to see how the window panes would look in comparison to the full blocks of glass. And because, they have this little border right here, I thought I might give it a little more dimension. But I don't like the way that they're connecting to the blocks behind them. So I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, it looks kind of strange seeing those vertical lines. So I think we're going to go with the full blocks. I kind of like the full blocks better anyways because I like this shade of cyan better. The window panes, they're a lot more pastel looking for some reason. I don't really like they remind me of like Easter or something. I like the more earthy looking colors, and for some reason the cyan blocks look better than the cyan panes. Yeah, so we'll go with that, and I think we'll put that pattern on all the windows and see what it looks like. Alright, so I have got all those windows done, and check it out. Like I've just been doing some little run-throughs of this area to get a feel for, how it all looks and everything, and I really like the look we got going on here. It's kind of cavey and overgrown. It's got those blue and green tones to them. Really like it. Oh, you can see the windows through the gaps. That's cool. Yeah, I like the color palette. What we need to do now that we got the windows done is we need to start working on the pillars. And the pillars are interesting. There's a few really intricate mechanics we're going to put into the pillars when it comes to lighting. So actually, let me turn the mob farm back on, and we'll talk about the lighting real quick. So I don't know if you remember, but the idea was that we're going to have it dark around the windows, so that way light doesn't get into the spawning pads and affect the spawn rates. And what we'll do is we'll use this trick lighting to light up the area. So when you have a light source all closed up like this with half slabs, it looks like it's putting out light, but it's actually not. So if I go into F3 here and you look at the light level, it says light level 0, sky 0, block 0. So even though this looks like it's putting out light, it actually isn't putting out light. And so we can have these fake lighting or this trick lighting going all the way up the pillar on both sides. And I'm hoping that that will make enough light so it doesn't look so dark. I'm a bit skeptical at this point though if it's going to work, because it does look really, really dark. A lot darker than I thought it would. But hopefully it will look better once we get the pillars there. Another thing I tried to do was put that trick lighting up top there. So I'm using that same half slab trick where it looks like it's putting out light, but it's actually not putting out light. And I wasn't sure if that was working, but now that I can compare these two windows, I can tell that it's way better. Like this over here looks so dark up on the top. And it just looks a lot better with that faux lighting. So I'm going to put that on top of all the windows. Another thing here is I'm going to get rid of the leaves, right? So the idea was that I wanted to make the pillars look really old and overgrown. So I was going to have like leaves going up the middle of them and leaves behind them. But with the leaf blocks there, that means there's a 16 block area from here all the way over there where we have to worry about light levels. And if I get rid of the leaf blocks and just do this normal pattern behind it, that leaves only an 8 block area where the window is itself. And that's a lot more manageable. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And I've actually laid out the lighting grid here. So if you're wondering what these torches are for, this marks how far away we can put light sources from that window without actually lighting up the spawning pad. So for example, this torch over here, if we go 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then the cobblestone, which is the actual spawning pad, would be 0. So that is the farthest way we can put light source blocks. And I was trying just to get a feel for how dark it is going to be over here. It's still a little dark, which I don't mind because I kind of wanted to look like dungy and dark and because it is a mob farm, so it's kind of with the look. But I think it will look better once we get the pillars all sorted and stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these leaves and get ready to start making the pillars. Alright, so I have redone the background of the pillars here, and you'll see that I left in some of the leaf blocks because I wanted to maintain that sort of overgrown look of the pillars. And I left them at the level of the spawning pad itself, so even though they're still there, they won't be able to let any light in because there's cobblestone behind them. So we still only have to worry about this 8 block area of light getting in on the spawning pad. But also, if you look behind over here, at the level of the spawning pad itself, instead of using full blocks, I've put down backwards facing stairs. And the reason for that is if you remember in the 1.8 update, it was changed that transparent blocks like half slabs and stairs and glass blocks, they no longer interfere with the spawning algorithm. So it's really important that at all of the spawning pad levels, we have blocks like stairs and half slabs instead of full blocks. The only thing that we can't really change is the solid log at the spawning level. That will interfere with the spawning algorithm, but there's not really a replacement for it. I tried putting like backwards facing pistons and stuff, and just none of it really looked right. So that is the one place where we have a solid block that will interfere with the spawning algorithm. But everywhere else, we got, you know, half slabs and stairs and glass, so we should be pretty good. Maintain the efficiency of the farm. But what we need to do now is we need to build the farm itself. Let me close this up. Put you there and you there. I mean, not build the farm, so I mean build the pillar. And for the same reasons as using the backwards facing stairs at the spawning level, we're going to build the pillar entirely out of things that will not interfere with the spawning algorithm. So that way we maintain a high efficiency of the farm. So we're going to build it out of like fences and stairs and half slabs and stuff. Basically anything that you can put over a chest. Ooh, can I shift click? Oh, I can't shift click, can I? Yeah, let me just build this up right here. Basically anything that you can put over a chest and still open the chest will no longer interfere with the spawning algorithm. But if you put something over a chest and you can't open the chest, that will interfere with the spawning algorithm. So we're going to build the pillars out of stairs, half slabs, and fences to keep that from happening. And yeah, so I've went into a creative world here and I've come up with a little bit of a pattern. We're going to use one of those sort of crazy looking patterns of, you know, half slabs and stairs, and where there's not really much sense to it, but still kind of looks good. And you know, that style of building using like the crazy stuff, it's not as hard as people make it out to be. It's actually pretty easy. All you have to do is make sure that there is symmetry to the design, horizontal symmetry and vertical symmetry. And as long as you do that, the design will come out looking pretty good. In the middle of the pillar here, we're going to have just like a pillar of leaf blocks. So I'll put that down. And let's see, how's this going to go? Alright, I'm going to go with upside down stairs like this. Yeah, and then cobblestone fence on top of the stairs. And then, let's see, more, yeah, upside down stairs like this and that. And then here, so you can see the pattern we got going on here. But then we're going to have like a middle section. So where we're going to have some horizontal symmetry at. So let me pillar up here. I'll just use these leaf blocks. At this section, what we'll do is we'll put, let's see, we'll go like that. And then, do I have that chisel stone? Yeah, so I'm going to have like a chisel stone section here. And then fences like this. And, oh, not a lever. What am I doing? Put a fence there and a fence there. And then what I'll do is I'll mirror that image. So I'll do this exact same thing I did down here, but I'll flip it over and do it on top. And then we'll see how that looks. Okay, so I finished up the pillar here, and I am really liking the way this thing looks. I just took that bottom section that we made and sort of flipped it up to the top to give it some, you know, horizontal symmetry, and it really looks nice. It looks crazy, but at the same time, you know, there's some logic to it. You can kind of see a pattern. Yeah, really neat. One thing we need to test out here, though, is we need to turn the lights off and see how much it brightens up the area, or if it's still really dark. So let's go take a look at that. Oh yeah, it's still pretty dark, unfortunately. I did even throw down, there's a pumpkin behind that chiseled block, putting out some more trick lighting. But that looks like it's about as bright as we're going to get it in this area. You know what, let me put the second pillar here, and then we'll take a look at that. So we get some light coming in from both sides. Oh man, I am a happy camper here. First of all, those pillars are looking amazing, aren't they? I am really liking the way those things turned out. But I found out another cool little trick with lighting here. So if I head back up here and turn the lights off, and we'll go back down and take another look, you'll notice that there's all this light now coming up, like on these this lower section of glass blocks here. And what I did is I threw down a line of pumpkins or jack-o'-lanterns down here and put half slabs over it, and it causes the light to like come up on the blocks above it. And if we check the lighting here, the light level is still 0, sky 0, and block 0. So there's no real lighting, but it really brightens up that lower section. And I'm pretty sure I can do the same thing on the ceiling. I haven't done it yet, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to do that. And once we get that in, this will be looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. You know, I kind of want it to be a little bit dark and scary. This is a mob farm, you know, it's not a happy place. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with the results. I like all the ambient lighting. You know, I really like that look when you get something that looks dark, but then you got like all that those little glowy areas all around. So I'm really happy with that. But let's go up here and take one more good look at it with the lights on. And yeah, I am digging the way these pillars look. I'm really happy about them. There goes the zombie chase. That's why we put that there, so we can watch the zombies. Alright, so I think we're going to wrap up the episode here. We got a lot done today. I really like the look this place has got going on down here now. It's got a real cavey look to it. There are some more things I was thinking about doing, like maybe putting some bushes on the ceiling and like wrapping some leaf blocks around the pillars and stuff, making it look really overgrown. Maybe do a different type of floor as well, but I'll do that another time. I think we're pretty good on today. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the design, and I will see you next time.